Alright, today we're looking at lesson 17-5, area of a circle, on page 442. So, how do you find the area of a circle? We've looked at the area of a rectangle, parallelogram, irregular figures. Now we're looking at a circle here. So they give you an example. A circular garden has a radius of 21 feet, and they want you to find out what the area of the garden is. So here's my radius over here in red. And remember, the diameter is all the way across. And so if you were wanting to, they were giving you the diameter and you wanted to find the radius, well, the radius would be half of that. And in this case, they have the radius is 21 feet. And then they show you this picture down here, and they're trying to show you if they rearrange the sections of this circle to approximate a parallelogram. The area of the parallelogram is areas base times height, and you can see that this half of the circumference, shown down here, would be the base. And then this radius, see this blue piece here, would actually be the height. Alright, let's look at the next page. Alright, so on page 443 they want to show you how they found the area of the formula for the area of a circle. So we know that here is the area of a parallelogram, base times height. And looking on the picture to the left, we said the base would be like half of the circumference of a circle. So we could say area equals half of the circumference times the radius, which was like the height in the picture. So then they take it a step further and they break down circumference here. Now remember, we learned that the formula for circumference is 2 times pi times the radius. So instead of having c there, they plug in that formula, 2 times pi times the radius. Again, times the radius would be the formula for area. And then they just simplify. Well, 1/2 of 2 times something, well, they're going to cancel out and get rid of the 2. And then we have radius times radius, right? So now we have pi times the radius times radius. So basically, simplified, the area of a circle is right here. Area equals pi, which we know as 3.14, times the radius squared, times the radius, times the radius. Alright, let's look over to the right. Okay, so now they want to use the formula for a circle to find the area of the garden. You need to write this down. Okay, write this formula down. This is the formula for the area, how to find the area of a circle, and you're going to be using this through your homework. So area of a circle, we find that by multiplying pi times the radius times the radius. So they plug in this time, they go ahead and they use the fraction 22/7 as pi. You can use 3.14, and they multiply that times 21, and again times 21. Now remember, we're using feet here, so this is 21 feet times 21 feet, so we end up with the feet squared. And once you do that, if you punched it in your calculator, you would get an area of 1,386 feet squared. Okay, they get right to the guided practice. Now on page 442, I want you to go ahead and do all the guided practice. They want you to find the area of each circle to the nearest whole number, so round to the nearest whole number would be the ones place, and you can use 3.14 or 22/7 for pi. Remember, the formula has radius in it, so if, like number 1, they give you the diameter, find the radius for the formula. Same thing with number 3. I expect to see your formula written down and all the work below it. And then again, of course, answer questions 5 and 6. And bring a question, class, tomorrow. See you then.